You wake up one morning feeling completely normal, no pain, no warning, no signal that anything is wrong. And yet, silently, your arteries have already been narrowing for years. That's the scary part. Heart attacks don't always come with clear symptoms. In many cases, people feel fine right up until the moment everything changes. And what causes that? It's not always what you think. It's not just fast food, not just sugar, not even just age. It's the slow, invisible buildup inside your arteries, a thick, sticky layer that quietly restricts blood flow to your heart and brain. Now, here's where it gets even more surprising. Most people believe that once arteries start clogging, there's nothing you could do except rely on medication. But what if that's not the full story? What if there was a simple, natural drink, something you can make at home, that may help support your body's ability to keep your arteries clean and your blood flowing smoothly? And no, this isn't some expensive supplement or rare ingredient you've never heard of. In fact, it's made from ingredients that millions of people already have in their kitchen, but they're using them the wrong way or not using them at all. And here's the reason why this matters right now. Because after the age of 40, 50, and especially 60, your body's natural ability to clear out arterial buildup starts slowing down. Circulation weakens, inflammation increases, and that silent risk becomes more real than ever. But the good news is your body still has the power to repair, to protect, and to improve blood flow if you give it the right support. In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly what this drink is, how it works inside your body, and the simple way you can start using it safely as part of your daily routine. So before you ignore this thinking, I feel fine, just remember, most people think clogged arteries happen suddenly, like something just goes wrong overnight. But the reality is very different and far more dangerous because it happens slowly, quietly, and without obvious warning signs. Inside your body, every time you eat processed foods, excess sugar, unhealthy fats, or live under constant stress, small changes begin to take place in your blood vessels. The inner lining of your arteries, which is supposed to be smooth and flexible, starts to become irritated and inflamed. This inflammation makes it easier for cholesterol, calcium, and other substances to stick to the artery walls, gradually forming what is known as plaque. At first, this buildup is so minor that your body compensates without you feeling anything unusual. Blood still flows, your heart still works, and everything seems normal on the surface. But over time, this plaque continues to grow thicker and harder, narrowing the space through which blood can pass. This means your heart has to work harder to push blood through tighter pathways, increasing strain on your entire cardiovascular system. What makes this process even more concerning is that it doesn't just affect one area, it can happen throughout your body, including arteries leading to your heart, brain, and even your legs. As circulation becomes more restricted, your organs receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients than they need to function properly. You might start experiencing subtle signs like fatigue, slight dizziness, cold hands and feet, or shortness of breath during activities that never used to be difficult. Many people ignore these early signals because they seem minor or are easily blamed on aging or stress. But these are often the body's quiet warnings that something deeper is happening. Another hidden factor is oxidative stress, which damages cells and accelerates the buildup of plaque. Combined with chronic inflammation, this creates the perfect environment for arteries to lose their elasticity, becoming stiff and less responsive. When arteries can no longer expand and contract properly, blood pressure rises, further increasing the risk of serious events like heart attacks or strokes. What's even more alarming is that a piece of plaque can suddenly rupture, forming a clot that blocks blood flow entirely in a matter of seconds. Understanding this process is powerful because it shows that artery health is not just about one moment or one bad habit, but about consistent daily choices that either support or harm your body over time. The earlier you become aware of these silent changes, the more opportunity you have to support your body naturally and reduce the risk before it reaches a critical point. Many people believe that once plaque begins to build up inside the arteries, the damage is permanent and can only be managed with medication or medical procedures. But that idea is only part of the picture. The human body is far more adaptive and capable than most people realize. It has built-in systems designed to repair, protect, and even partially reverse certain types of damage when given the right conditions. The problem is not that the body lacks the ability to respond, but that most lifestyles continuously work against these natural processes instead of supporting them. Your bloodstream is not just a passive pipeline, it is an active environment where repair and maintenance are happening all the time. The lining of your arteries, known as the endothelium, plays a critical role in this process. When it is healthy, it helps regulate blood flow, reduce inflammation, and prevent unwanted substances from sticking to the walls. But when it is damaged by poor diet, smoking, lack of movement, or chronic stress, its protective function weakens. This is where natural support becomes important because improving endothelial health can make a significant difference in how your arteries function over time. Certain natural compounds found in everyday foods have been shown to support circulation, reduce inflammation, and help the body manage cholesterol more effectively. These include antioxidants, which help neutralize harmful molecules that damage cells, and compounds that promote better blood vessel flexibility. When your blood vessels are more flexible, they can expand and contract properly, allowing smoother blood flow and reducing pressure on your heart. This alone can create noticeable improvements in how you feel, including better energy levels and improved endurance during daily activities. Another important factor is how your body handles excess fats and waste in the bloodstream. The liver plays a key role here, filtering and processing substances so they don't accumulate in harmful ways. When supported properly through hydration, balanced nutrition, and certain natural ingredients, the liver becomes more efficient, which indirectly benefits your arteries. Over time, this can help slow down the progression of plaque buildup and support a healthier internal environment. Circulation itself is also something that can be improved naturally. When blood flows more freely, it delivers oxygen and nutrients more effectively to your tissues while also helping remove waste products. This creates a cycle of improvement where better circulation leads to healthier tissues, and healthier tissues support better overall function. Even small improvements in circulation can have a meaningful impact, especially for individuals who have started to notice early signs of reduced blood flow. The key point is that your body is not static. It is constantly responding to what you give it, both positively and negatively. When you begin to introduce supportive habits and natural elements that align with your body's repair systems, you are not just slowing down damage, you are actively helping your body function in a more efficient and protective way over time. What makes this even more powerful is that the support your body needs does not have to come from complicated routines or expensive solutions, because in many cases, the most effective support comes from simple, consistent habits built around natural ingredients that work with your body instead of against it. There are certain combinations of everyday foods and liquids that can gently encourage better blood flow, help reduce internal stress on your arteries, and support the systems responsible for keeping your circulation balanced. When used correctly and consistently, these simple additions can become part of a routine that strengthens your overall cardiovascular health over time. One of the most important roles these natural drinks play is in helping the body maintain proper hydration while also delivering beneficial compounds directly into the bloodstream. Hydration alone affects blood thickness, circulation speed, and how easily oxygen can move through your system. When your body is properly hydrated, your blood flows more smoothly, reducing unnecessary strain on your heart and minimizing pressure on your arteries. When you combine hydration with ingredients that have natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, the effect becomes even more supportive. Some natural ingredients are known for promoting better blood vessel relaxation, which allows arteries to widen slightly and improve overall circulation. This process helps reduce resistance inside the vessels and can contribute to more stable blood pressure levels. Over time, better vessel flexibility also means less wear and tear on the arterial walls, which is important for preventing further buildup and maintaining long-term health. These effects are not immediate or dramatic, but they build gradually with consistent use, which is why routine matters more than intensity. Another benefit of these types of drinks is their potential to support the body's natural detox pathways. Your body is constantly filtering and removing waste products, and when this process is supported, it can help reduce the internal environment that contributes to plaque buildup. This doesn't mean that a drink can flush out arteries in a literal sense, but it can support the conditions that make it easier for your body to manage what circulates in your blood. This includes helping balance cholesterol levels, supporting liver function, and reducing the kind of inflammation that leads to long-term damage. What many people overlook is that small daily actions often have a greater impact than occasional extreme changes. Drinking something supportive once will not transform your health, but making it part of your daily routine can gradually shift how your body functions. Over weeks and months, these small, consistent choices can influence energy levels, circulation quality, and overall well being in ways that feel subtle at first but become more noticeable over time. The real strength of this approach lies in its simplicity and sustainability. Because when something is easy to follow and fits naturally into your daily life, you are far more likely to stick with it. And consistency is what ultimately allows your body to respond, adapt, and function in a healthier and more balanced way. What often holds people back is not a lack of options, but confusion about what actually works and what is simply hype. There are countless claims online about miracle drinks that promise to instantly clean your arteries, but the truth is far more grounded. No single drink can magically erase years of buildup overnight. However, certain combinations, when used correctly and consistently, can support the natural processes your body already uses to maintain healthy circulation and reduce internal stress on your arteries. One of the key factors that determines whether something is effective or not is how it interacts with inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers behind arterial damage, and reducing it is essential for long term cardiovascular health. Some natural ingredients have properties that help calm this internal irritation, allowing the lining of your arteries to function more smoothly. When this lining is less inflamed, it becomes less likely for unwanted substances to stick and accumulate, which helps slow down the progression of plaque over time. Another important aspect is how your body processes fats and sugars after you consume them. Spikes in blood sugar and imbalances in fat metabolism can contribute to the conditions that lead to artery narrowing. Supporting your body with ingredients that help stabilize these processes can make a noticeable difference in how your system handles daily intake. This doesn't mean eliminating everything you enjoy, but rather creating balance so your body is not constantly under stress from what you consume. Timing and consistency also play a major role. Many people try something once or twice and expect immediate results, but the body doesn't operate that way. It responds gradually, adapting to repeated signals over time. When you consistently introduce supportive elements into your routine, your body begins to adjust its internal environment. Blood flow can become more efficient, pressure on your cardiovascular system can decrease, and overall function can improve in ways that are not always dramatic but are deeply important. It's also worth understanding that supporting your arteries is not just about what you add, but also what you reduce. Limiting processed foods, excess sugar, and unhealthy fats removes some of the burden placed on your system, allowing the beneficial effects of supportive habits to become more noticeable. When both sides are addressed together, reduction of harmful inputs and addition of helpful ones, the impact becomes more meaningful. This balanced approach is what separates short-term trends from sustainable habits. Instead of relying on extreme solutions that are difficult to maintain, focusing on simple, repeatable actions creates a foundation your body can rely on every day. Over time, these consistent efforts can help maintain better circulation, reduce strain on your arteries, and support a healthier internal environment that allows your body to function more efficiently and with greater stability. The most important thing to understand is that change does not happen in a single moment. It happens through patterns that you repeat every day without even thinking about them. Your body is constantly responding to these patterns, adjusting its internal systems based on what you consistently provide. This means that even small actions, when repeated over time, can begin to shift your overall health in a meaningful way. The challenge for most people is not knowing what to do, but staying consistent long enough to allow those changes to take effect. When it comes to supporting your arteries and circulation, consistency becomes the deciding factor. Drinking something beneficial once in a while will not create a lasting impact, but incorporating it into your daily routine can gradually influence how your body functions. Over time, your blood flow may become more efficient, your energy levels may feel more stable, and your body may handle stress and recovery in a more balanced way. These improvements often happen quietly, without dramatic changes, but they build a stronger foundation for long-term health. Another key element is awareness. Once you understand how your daily choices affect your body, you start to make decisions more intentionally. Instead of reacting only when a problem appears, you begin to act in a way that prevents those problems from developing in the first place. This shift in mindset is powerful because it moves you from a reactive approach to a proactive one, where you are actively supporting your health rather than trying to fix it later. Your body is designed to adapt, but it needs the right signals to do so. When you consistently provide support through hydration, balanced nutrition, and simple routines that promote better circulation, your body begins to align with those inputs. Over weeks and months, this can influence how your cardiovascular system performs, how your energy is distributed, and how resilient you feel during daily activities. The more consistent the input, the more stable the response becomes. It is also important to recognize that progress is not always visible right away. Many people stop early because they expect immediate results, but real change often happens beneath the surface before it becomes noticeable externally. Trusting the process and continuing with simple, supportive habits allows your body the time it needs to respond. This patience is what separates temporary attempts from lasting improvement. In the end, the goal is not perfection, but sustainability. Choosing actions that are simple enough to repeat daily increases the likelihood that they will become part of your lifestyle rather than something you struggle to maintain. When a habit becomes natural, it no longer feels like effort, and that is when real transformation begins to take shape in a steady and reliable way. Your health is not decided in a single day, it's decided in the small choices you repeat every day without realizing it. What you drink, what you eat, how you treat your body, all of it is either helping your arteries stay clear and flexible or slowly working against you over time. And the most dangerous part is not what you feel, it's what you don't feel. Because clogged arteries don't usually come with loud warnings. They build silently over months, over years, until one day your body is forced to react. But now you know better. You understand what's happening inside your body. You know that your system still has the ability to support itself, and you've learned that even something as simple as a daily drink can become a powerful part of your routine when used consistently. So don't wait for a perfect time to start. Start small, stay consistent, and most importantly, stay aware, because protecting your health is not about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things again and again until they become part of who you are. If this video helped you understand something important about your body, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today.